regular meeting of the Board of Trustees of the New York Fire Department Pension Fund and New York Fire Department Life Insurance Fund. It's May 27th, 2015. It is 11:17. We're at the Fire Department headquarters, 9 Metro Tech, Brooklyn, New York, room 4W15. Could we have roll call of trustees, please?
Ms. Caroline Wolper?
Here.
Mr. Antonio Rodriguez?
Here.
So let me just interrupt for a second. We are on, aren't we? We're
Yes.
on? Thank you. Go ahead.
Mr. Susanna Vickers?
Here.
Huh? Oh.
I don't know how this could have happened. My God. But okay.
I know how to get that.
Right. You were right not to answer, I might add.
Mr. Stephen Cassidy?
Steve Cassidy.
James Sullivan has Steve Cassidy's proxy.
Mr. James Levin?
Here.
Mr. Eddie Brown?
Here.
Mr. John Kelly?
He's here.
Mr. James McGowan?
Here.
Mr. John Farina?
Here.
Mr. Paul Farrell?
James McGowan has Paul Farrell's proxy until he arrives.
Mr. Thomas Fillen?
Here.
Commissioner Douglas White?
Here.
We have 24 votes and a quorum, and we start the meeting.
So the first thing we're going to do is approve the minutes, I think, of the meetings, of the regular meeting, investment meeting. We'll do it right afterwards. First of all, could we have, for the regular meeting minutes of April 22nd, 2015?
So moved.
Second.
Any objections? Hearing none, motion carries. Then we have the investment meeting of April 15th, 2015.
So moved. Second.
Any objections? Hearing none, motion carries. At this point, at least we will have an introduction of the new actuary. Chief actuary, sorry, I'm so sorry about that.
Or actually,
Would you like to introduce her?
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Ms. Sherry Chan was appointed the Chief Actuary of the City of New York on May 18th. She's starting the second full week with the city. She comes to us from Ohio.
Yep.
Would you like to say a few words to the board?
It's a pleasure to be here. That's not a review, but it's nice to formally meet everybody here. Look forward to working with everybody.
Thank you so
Welcome.
much.
Welcome.
You're welcome. We're glad to have you, and we hope after this meeting you don't want to go back to Ohio.
I'm here. I'm here.
Okay. What were the, Item 3, subchapter 2.
I'll read it.
Okay, go ahead.
A, the board is requested to approve application for an option for pension benefit in a lump sum amount of $30,000 to Mrs. Kathleen Whitland, widow and designated beneficiary of deceased retired firefighter Hugh Finn.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Any objections? Hearing none, motion carries.
B, the board is requested to approve maximum pension allowance payment to retired members without an option selection. 8 cases listed.
Motion to approve? Second.
Is there a second? Any objections? Hearing none, motion carries.
C, the board is requested to approve refund of annuity savings account access to benefits plan members. 49 cases listed.
Motion to approve? Second.
Any objections? Hearing none, motion carries.
B, the board is requested to approve applications for return of accumulated deductions or contributions due to resignation or termination. 8 cases listed.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Any objections? Hearing none, motion carries.
E, the board is requested to approve advance payments to retirees entered on the fund's April 2015 payroll. 36 cases listed.
Motion to approve? Second.
Any objections? Hearing none, motion carries.
F, the board is requested to approve payments to physicians of the Subchapter 2 Medical Board.
Motion to approve? Second.
Any objections? Hearing none, motion carries.
G, the board is requested to approve payments to Jenkins Carney Recording and Video.
approve. Second.
Any objections? Hearing none, motion carries.
H, the board is requested to approve payment to mechanical secretaries, Inc.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Any objections? Hearing none, motion carries.
I, the board is requested to approve payment to New York City Law Department for the services provided by Institutional, Shareholder Service, Inc.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Any objections? Hearing none, motion carries. Thank you.
Mr. Paul for
Just note Paul Farrell is entering the meeting.
J, the board is requested to adopt the actuary's appointment resolution.
Can I just?
Yeah.
I just wanted to make a brief comment before the board votes. I just wanted to note this is kind of a symbolic resolution because given the statutory structure, this fund is automatically has its actuary appointed, but since trustees participated in the selection process, I thought it'd be appropriate that the board acknowledge Sherry is here and that she will serve as this fund's actuary.
So we don't want any problems now, everybody.
I moved here already. Just saying.
So you wanna take a motion?
Yes, please.
Make a motion to approve?
Second.
Any objections? Hearing none, motion carries.
Hey, the board is requested to adopt resolution for determination letter with the IRS and an IRS voluntary correction program compliance statement.
Right, I came to the board several months ago with these, and at this month we're asking for a formal adoption of the voluntary correction program. This will enable us to go to the IRS and get our favorable tax determination letter.
Does this relate anything to that went on maybe 5 or 6 years ago, where we had some negotiations with the IRS, I seem to recall, or was that a different matter?
There's a different matter, that was resolved as well.
On this matter, we're requesting to table it to the next meeting. We just have our attorneys looking it over to give final approval from our end.
All right.
Well, I mean, there is a deadline for this.
Yeah, it's July, so.
I know it's July, but also we do have to file it, get everything together and get it filed with our outside counsel, so
Well-
there's a time crunch. And I think we presented it to the board in February, but
Well,
with that said, I mean,
That's it. Why don't we, if for some reason that date is coming upon us very quickly, and we can communicate with the board via, email and get a vote, so we shouldn't, we
Yeah.
don't wanna hold you up.
I just want the board to understand there is time constraints.
How much time do we have to?
I would say it has to be done next month, because in order for us to meet the July deadline.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Or next month or next week.
I would just do it next month.
So, okay, that finishes K, so I don't think any other items here, so,
Just,
yes, go ahead.
Before we move into life insurance or executive session, just want to comment again that reiterate what we raised last month, that this meeting room is really unacceptable to continue to hold meetings in. And we have to find an alternative, whether it's through corpus funding or which would be the preferred route, or, we offered our meeting rooms up for this, or if you want to find an alternative location. I don't think we can continue to meet in this space. And we prefer to do it, in the morning, not moving into the afternoon if we go back to the previous start.
Saturday's problem with it.
You don't need a motion for this, I don't think.
No, we're not making a motion, we just.
For those who are new,
Yeah.
we met last month here, if I recall, and we're meeting, I think they're doing construction in our conference
They
room.
are.
Right, that's a much larger room than this, but I will note the objection. I will certainly talk to the commissioner about it and see if we can't, because every now and then we meet here anyway, and probably to avoid that.
Yeah.
I think that, it seems like years go by, we don't meet here, and then all of a sudden it starts to happen.
This seems like the new place.
All right.
It seems like this is the new spot now that we're here.
No, I don't think it is, actually, I really don't, but I do think that, we'll try to deal with this.
Well, didn't they are they pushing the pension unit out of that eighth floor office, or am I wrong?
No, they're not pushing them out of A4 office, room. You mean the Mary Basler's unit?
Yeah.
Right, no, they're not pushing them out, not to my knowledge, I haven't heard that, and I think I would have.
Weren't they trying to get us to Fort Totten? Was that the reason, I thought?
No, this is all good public, we have so much difficulty in this building, they should add on 3 floors or something like that. That would be great, ideal, but they don't. And so anybody who's willing to go to Fort Totten, they will take.
Right.
It's that kind of thing because we have so much pressure in this building. And I think it came up once about whether or not we would move, but there was objections for very good reasons, and I think that was taken. And so I don't see that as happening. But on the other hand, I don't think we have a conference room as large as the one that we usually use anyplace else in the building. I don't believe we do. But that said, we will try to make it so that we never get kicked out of that room.
As a Queens resident, Fort Totten has lovely views. It would be an exceptionally great commute for me, about 5 blocks.
Unless you happen to live on the other side of Queens.
Or Manhattan for that matter. Okay. So, okay, we'll take care of it.
And it's important that we hold the meeting in headquarters because when you see your computers and everything, we upload our documents and our data here at headquarters, and our database is also here, and the member contact us, or the lawyers contact us through our fax or other emails. It's important that we
We understand that, but this room is claustrophobic.
I don't like this room either, believe me. I would prefer the 8th floor conference room, but I also looked into the auditorium, which wasn't available to us, so this is the next.
We'll try to make sure that we
building.
don't have to use this room again. And I think that, I'll talk to the commissioner about it and we'll see what we can do, okay? All right, so now we need a motion to conclude the life insurance fund meeting and move into executive session for the purposes of.
We haven't done life insurance yet.
I'm sorry, what was that?
We have to go into life insurance.
We haven't done life insurance yet.
So we have to exit
Oh, we didn't
public
do it?
session.
I'm sorry.
We need to exit the pension.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Yes, okay. Motion to move out of public session into the department's life insurance fund.
Make a motion to exit public session for the fire department life insurance fund.
Second.
Any objections? Hearing none, motion carries. You can turn off the camera now.
No,
Oh.
it's still the public session.
It's still a public session.
Yes,
I'm sorry.
yes.
This is not my day, I apologize.
Roll call of trustees
Take notice.
remains the same. A, the board is requested to approve each application for $6,000 of life insurance benefit from beneficiaries of deceased active members, 2 cases listed.
Motion to approve. Second.
A, Anderson? Any objections?
Any objections? Hearing none, motion carries.
B, there's a correction, this one should be $8. And there is a correction, item A should be, each application for $8,000 instead of $6,000. $8,500.
They just made the motion.
Yeah, you guys just made a motion.
So I think that we have to go back and rescind the previous motion.
Okay.
Make a motion to rescind.
Want to make a motion to rescind the previous motion on the life insurance fund letter A.
Okay. Is there a second to that?
Second.
Any objections? Hearing none, motion carries. Now make the motion for $8,500.
$800,000.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
You want to read it again, please?
The board is requested to approve each application for $8,500 of life insurance benefits for beneficiaries of deceased active members, 2 cases listed.
So moved. Second.
Any objections? Hearing none, motion carries.
B, the board is requested to approve each application for $6,000 of life insurance benefits from beneficiaries of deceased retired members, 47 cases listed.
Motion to approve. Second.
Any objections? Hearing none, motion carries. Now we're ready. Now we need a motion to conclude the life insurance fund meeting and move into executive session for deciding disability cases.
So moved.
Any second? Any objections? Hearing none, motion carries. We should be all